Hey Esther, can you turn my Taco Bell gourmet?
Let's do this. All right, Danny, let's see what we got here. Steak bowl, black beans, cheesy potatoes, lot of tacos, and then lots of hot sauce. Let's make hanshik. Separate everything, taking out all the shells. Let's stick this in the oven and get it nice and crispy. Separate the meat, black bean, carrots in there, onion, tofu, soy sauce, sesame oil, egg, cornstarch. It smells good. We're gonna form our meatballs. These look ready. Let's take them off.
Smells delicious.
Tortilla shells, grind it up. Okay, we're ready. Some chives as well. Add this. But we're gonna sift it so we can get a nice fine powder. That looks good. Tempura flour, water, soy sauce, and sesame oil. Let's take our batter, shape it nicely. While that's going, let's make the sauces for the chon. Soy sauce. Let's use one of these hot sauces. Fiery sauce in here. Sesame seed, gochugaru, a little bit of mirin, and a little taste. Whoa, love that. I'm gonna take some of this guac and sour cream and make a gochujang sauce. I'm gonna add a little bit of gochujang to it. Sesame oil, mirin. Let's mix it. Let's add some fish sauce. Breakfast salsa. This could add a little tomatoey goodness. That's actually insane. That was good. Yes! So I got these cheesy potatoes. Take out some of the sauce. Let's fry these. While that refries, let's make a delicious honey butter sauce. Melt the butter with that cheese. Lots of honey. Gochugaru. Potatoes straight into the butter.
Oh my, that looks so good.
Honey butter potatoes. Sprinkle it. Some sesame seeds. Pancakes ready to slice up. Super crispy. I'm gonna take the steak off of this rice bowl and make some miyoku. Chop this steak up. Some miok, which is seaweed. Quick chop as well. Some garlic. Chopped steak. Chopped miok. Dashi broth. It's gonna be our soup base. Tiny bit more water. Soy sauce. Fish sauce. We'll let that go for a little bit. Let's make some kimchi fried rice. Braid in here too. Steak and kimchi mixture for my rice. Scramble it in. Dude, it's the best kimchi fried rice you'll ever have. Last but not least, let's make a quick 겉절이 with the lettuce, gochugaru, vinegar, fish sauce, tiny bit of garlic, sesame oil, sesame seed. Perfect, that's done. Very easy. And there you have it. We just turned Taco Bell gourmet.
We gotta give it a try, right, Chef?
Yes, please.
All right, this is Taco Bell turned gourmet. Let's give it a try. Wow, that's good. So we got the rice.
Esther, you gotta give it a try, right?
I guess so. Oh my God. 10 out of 10.
Yes, sir, man. Help you today.
Hey, can I get a chopped cheese on my Joe's Pizza? The Aki way.
Sure. First, we put the Joe Pizza on top of the grill. Then we put the burgers on top of the grill. Now we're gonna pick some toppings up. Then we put it on top of the grill. Then we put the bacon on top of the grill. It's time for chop. Now we season it up. Now we mix it and chop it. You gotta make your bacon nice and crispy. Then we put the mozzarella sticks on the fryer. Now we put the cheese on top. Once the mozzarella sticks is ready, now we put it on top of the grill. Once the cheese is melted, now we put it on top of the pizza. Now we put the bacon on top. Now we put the mozzarella sticks. You know, after we do the mozzarella sticks, we gotta go a little bit healthy. We do the salad. Last and final, chipotle. Now we put everything together. Now we put it on top of the paper. That looks good. Now we wrap it up. And the result is OMG. Can't forget the bab. Never. We serve it to the customer. Here you go, sir.
Hey, you gotta give it a try, right?
Sure. Thank you. Buzzing.
Hey Noah, can you turn my Waffle House gourmet?
Buckle up, Buttercup. All right, let's see what we have here. Sauteed onion, waffles, potato hash brown, so much ham. Danny, you want me to turn Waffle House gourmet? I got you. Monte Cristo sandwich coming at you. Buckle up. Separate the steak from the hash brown. Now that we've separated the meat from the potatoes, let's make a mousse. Cream, oat milk, that. Roasted confit garlic. Cook this down just for a little bit. Oh boy. We're gonna toast this at 425 for 5 to 10 minutes. Raspberries, water, lemon zest, lemon, sugar, maple syrup, vanilla extract. These are firmed up. Ham, this in there. Cut it into little pieces. Get this meat, toss that in the pan. Take the onions, maple syrup. Cover it in cheese. Let's toast this bad boy up. We're gonna put this through a fine sieve. Just want a little bit of the seeds. Oh boy. So let's go assemble. We're gonna get this delicious melty ham. This is the onions and the steak with the maple syrup. Next, another layer. Cheese pulled from hell. Okay. Put the top on. We've gotta freeze this. So when you're wrapping this bad boy, you're keeping the edges tight. That's one. Perfect. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this delicious raspberry Kool-Aid and we're gonna reduce it just a little bit more. It smells awesome. All right, so we're gonna take this deliciousness, the hash browns with the cream. And that's it. So we're gonna put this through a fine sieve to make sure that it is absolutely silky smooth and we get all the flavor out of that. A little bit of this delicious truffle. White truffle olive oil from Taste of Truffles. Thank you, Adrian. A little truffle salt. White pepper. Truffle dust. Here we go. Look at that creaminess. Seal this on. Perfect. Flour. Potato starch, bacon powder, truffle salt, fresh egg, combined. Beer as well. Perfecto. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna true this up real quick, Southern style. Beautiful cross section. I'm gonna take it in this batter that we finally got in tuned. All right. Look at that crust.
Look at those.
Raspberry puree down. All right. Wow. Raspberry Kool-Aid. Powdered sugar, because you know we got to do it classic. Hash brown mousse. Truffle, of course. A little bit of lemon zest. Parmesan Reggiano. Last but not least. And that is how you make a hash brown Waffle House mousse with truffle, caviar, just big, bold, beautiful flavors.
Wow, look at that. Chef, we got to give this a try, right?
100%. Buckle up.
All right, this is Waffle House Turn Gourmet. Let's give it a try. Look at this. Wow. Hold it, bro. Chef, thank you so much. Hey, Chef, can you turn my Go Puff Gourmet?
Yeah, let's see what we got up in here, man. Goldfish cheese crackers, bio bun. I never seen these before. The Cheetos mac and cheese. This is gonna be interesting. And Takis. I'm gonna see what I can do with them. I think I'm gonna make a salmon cheesesteak. First, caramelize some onion. A little bit of oil to it. Let that go. So with the chips from the Gold Puff bag, we're gonna make our crust for our salmon. Throw this right in the food processor. I don't really eat chips anyways. So now we're gonna crust the salmon. We're about to season our salmon with the Taki goldfish blend. Let those rest right there, let that chill. Now for the next step, we're gonna make our flaming hot mac and cheese Cheetos. Let's put the mac, little Cheeto dust. While we got that working, I'm gonna make some little pickles. The jalapenos for a little spice, apple cider vinegar. Boom, add a little pepper to it, tequila lime seasoning. My onions are almost done, as you can see this. I'm gonna add a little bit of truffle oil to it. So now it's time for what everybody's been waiting for, the salmon. Go right in here. Butter in here too. You know we can't forget the bao buns. Those are the most important part of the sandwich. You gotta have that bread to hold it together. Let's see. We're gonna top in the Cheetos. Add a little more dust for the flavor and for that little crunch. We're gonna throw our cheese right on top, that provolone. Just let it nice and gooey. I'm gonna take the bun, take that off right there, cut it right, because this is what I want. Throw the buns right next to them, toast up. It's toasted. So what I'm gonna do, take it, put that right on top. I'm gonna add our pickled jalapeno right on the sandwich, fresh cilantro. And there you have it, the Go Puff salmon cheese steak with the bio bun and the flaming hot Cheetos. That's how we do it.
All right, Chef, we got to give it a try, right?
Let's dig in.
Chef, why don't you take the first bite?
Here we go. That was joint busting.
All right, well, this is Go Puff turned into a salmon cheesesteak. Let's give it a try. I'm not going to lie, it looks kind of crazy, but this thing's busting, bro. Thank you, Chef. Hey, Chef, can you turn my steak and shake gourmet?
For sure, I got you, Danny G. All right, let's see what we got here. Royale burger, onion rings, got a chocolate milkshake, some whipped cream on top. So I'm about to turn it up real quick for you. We got this. First step, chop up these patties. Onions working, garlic to it, ground beef, a little bit of curry, boom, boom. Scallions add into there. Green scotch bonnet peppers, you add your little brown in. Water, flour. Time for the filling. A little bit in the center of each. Fold over. Primp it down. Seal it up. Make sure everything's set and proper. What we got here, you got your little melted butter. Coat the bottom so it doesn't stick. Patties on the parchment paper. Set for the oven. 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. Onions from the onion ring. I'm gonna use that breading because we're gonna put that for the next dish. Now we have our onions. Dice these bad boys up. Cut up my egg, oil, some zucchini, a little garlic to it. Add our onions from the onion ring. You got your rice, the curry, the little soy sauce in there, sesame oil, and now that infamous egg. Can't have fried rice without the egg. Green onions.
Smells amazing, Chef.
This is what we do. Let's see what we got here. We got your cocktail Jamaican beef patties. We got the breading. Chop up some of this breading. Throw it in the mixing bowl. We got the buns. Throw it up in here. Toast this about 15 minutes. I got this whipped cream on top. We're gonna use this. Chocolate milkshake, eggs, vanilla extract, some cinnamon and nutmeg, brown sugar. Incorporate that all together. Our rum. All right, as we got this heating up, let's start the plate. Fresh banana leaves, putting it on our wooden board. Beef patties, stacking these bad boys up properly. Curry, vegetable, fried rice, carrots, the scallions. Look at that. Let's check on our bread, nice and toasted. Milkshake, oh, nice. Now for our bread pudding, we got our base, our hot chocolate, nice and tempered. Time for our bread. Put that butter. Next step, put it inside the chocolate. Next step, in the oven she goes. We have the whipped cream. I'm gonna make a chocolate whipped cream. Heavy cream, whipped cream right there. Chocolate syrup, okay. Powdered sugar. That's a good whipped cream right there.
Wow.
All right. Chocolate whipped cream that I made right on top. Cherry back on top. Let's put a little bit more love on top. All right, I just turned your steak and shake meal into gourmet.
Well, Chef, we gotta give it a try, right?
Yes, sir.
No. That's good, bro.
Woo! Shut your mouth. Give myself a 10 out of 10. No cap.